Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. We are going to be probably focusing on trying to get that second keep up, even though there's no functional benefit to us at this point. We still just want to do it. We may deconstruct the other one at that point. No promises, but we shall see. For the moment, we don't have anyone on the phone. I thought I did this last episode. Alright, well it's early spring, we don't have anyone working, so not on food anyway. Let's pull these guys off. Could have sworn I did this at the end of the last episode. Clearly I'm mistaken. Let's get that going first. We'll do the orchards. Fully staffed, very little reason not to. We will do the apiary up to 8. I don't think there's any need to go to 12. I think that's probably overshooting it a bit. Take the fishermen down to 9 temporarily. No, we're going to need more than that. Let's take everyone off fishing for now. We'll see what we got at the end of it. Is there anything else I want to remove here? I don't think so. You know, I don't... We can do 8 and 8 on those, right? I think that's fine. It'd be better to diversify a little and have people fishing instead. I'm pretty confident right off the bat that I'm going to want to fully stock the, or fully man the farms. That seems to be pretty critical here. Okay, what do we got? We got one going on wheat, one on grass, one on oats, all 4 small on potatoes, all 3 bottom on potatoes. So, I think that's good. I think we're happy with that, so let's just go with it. People died, so we got both pyres going. I'm guessing more than that died. If I had to make an estimate, because we had a lot of people in the mines, and you can die from accidents in the mines. So, I had got a comment recently about making some tutorial videos for Life is Feudal Forest Village, some basic details about the game, and I think that's probably a good idea. That's something that I've kind of flirted with doing in the past, and I kind of shied away from it because it's... I don't know. I understand that it's good content, and I understand those are generally pretty high view videos, so I should do it. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess what it probably is you gotta understand that my experience doing this is much more as an entertainer. As weird as that sounds, it's more banter and talking. I'm not, like, when you go into that kind of a thing, it's more of a scripted thing. And don't get me wrong, to a degree, I would enjoy the challenge, and I've done it a little bit before. However, I don't know everything about a game, and what winds up happening a lot of the time, and this is what frustrates me, because there's some YouTubers, not going to name names, but there's some people out there, and they're Twitch streamers too, that will put out content like that quickly, rather than making sure that it, and forego making sure that it's accurate. And I do my best to make sure my stuff is accurate, but I am extremely, extremely hesitant to go down that road, because I have a very deep fear of making a mistake and saying something that's not true, and it's really, you can't like go back and change a video really. Like, you can re-upload it and everything, but you lose a lot of the whole point of putting it up in the first place. Everyone's already watched the first one, so you only get the new people on the new one, and you have to, it's a new upload, and it just, I really, really don't like putting bad info out there, and even though my intention is obviously not going to be to do that, I will invariably make a mistake. So, don't get me wrong, that's no excuse to not do it, but I want to kind of explain where I'm coming from with it and what my thoughts are on it. So, I haven't 100% decided, because stuff happens, and honestly it's a pretty busy time in my life right now, so I'm actually having trouble keeping up with just the videos normally. But, I will make an effort to put those out, and I don't really want to just do one, because I'm much more interested in doing kind of a deep dive on how all this stuff works, and kind of, you know, something I need to put more thought into. This is the other thing, is it's not as simple as just sitting down and recording a video. So even though it'll get more views and it be popular and everything, there's an increased investment as well. So I would like to get more wool. So where are they storing it? They're not putting it... Oh, they are putting it here. But that's all we have. So I don't really want to take that. I think I'll wait for wool to build up again. Is there anything else that I have to... I'm going to get back on what I was talking about in a second. I just want to see if there's anything else that I can trade here. Not really that I would want to. Like, I could trade food, but actually, that's an interesting point. How much... Let's see something. Let's do a little experiment here real quick. So, for example, one video that I might want to do is just say, hey, from the market, here are the exchange rates. And I could... It's interesting to me to maybe sit down and do an analysis of this, actually. And say... And this is maybe the boring thing. So here's an interesting thing. If you want to get 500 meat, you need to give up twice as many vegetables. However amount it is. But what if I go to what if I go to vegetables? Is it the same going the other way? It is the same going the other way. Ah, they were lazy. Oh no, they maybe weren't lazy. What is going on? Alcohol? Alcohol's worth more, apparently. It seems like honey pies are worth the most. That's very strange. Fish pies are worth less. This is very strange. I was initially going to say, hey, it's all double, so therefore food is always the same. And you trade whatever food you're getting rid of takes twice as much to get some other type of food. That doesn't appear to be the case. But nothing is a favorable trade. 20,000 hay. That's fucking ridiculous. I think we checked most of the food. So there's a few that are semi-favorable. Yeah, but that's a shit trade because the clothing contains that flax and more. So it'd be interesting to take like a... just go through every possible trade in the market and say how many does it take. And that'd be kind of cool, and I might do that, but I don't know. It's really time consuming, and I'd probably do one on like a general guide on food, and I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's something I want to put time into, but it's not necessarily something that I have time to do. But I will make an effort just the same. And part of that, actually, there's a lot going on. So you may have noticed we crossed 500 subs, and that is deserving of a video talking about that and kind of saying, okay, here, what's going on here? Oh, it's a scarecrow. I thought that was a person. I guess it worked on me. I was like, is that a person or an animal just sitting there? What's going on? But 500 subs, I need to do a video about that. We got extra workers here. I'm gonna go for like 6 fishermen. I need to do a video for that. I can take these guys off. I need to do a new splash video for unsubscribed viewers, because if you don't know, you probably noticed if you watch Let's Plays. Usually when you visit someone's channel as an unsubscribed viewer, you will see a video that generally autoplays, which I'm really not happy about. I actually, if that's an option that's set somewhere, I turned it off, but I'd like to go and look and see if it is. If I missed it, maybe. I haven't looked at it as an unsubscribed viewer in a while. So, but that one has like some of my older... It has a bunch of clips from older series in it. I'd like to update it for some of the more new stuff and also talk about other things. Like, it doesn't mention anything about my Twitch in there, I don't think. Streaming schedule, anything like that. It's sorely in need of an update, and it actually... I did a multiplayer Minecraft series a while back, like quite a ways ago, with a couple, with both my girlfriend and a good friend of mine. And I didn't really have everything set up properly for recording and streaming, so what wound up happening was the bitrate was so bad that periodically it would just look like shit. And I didn't notice because when it was recording it looked fine, but then after it just was terrible, absolutely terrible. So That's not something that I want to have in there, but I haven't gotten around to updating it. And then there's a few other things as well. I need to get my outros. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm just picking myself apart here. Probably shouldn't be going into all this detail, but my outros are inconsistent. I try to mention Twitch, but I don't have like a concise way of saying, here's my schedule, come watch. So sometimes I just don't, which is not ideal. Ooh, I fucked up harvesting here, actually. I just realized these are fast-growing. Oh, no. Well, I think this is a lie. I think this is actually fast-growing. Maybe it's... maybe... No, I don't know. I'm thinking it might have to do with the humidity. Let me check this real quick. Is there anything else that has low humidity requirements? I think that's the lowest? There's one at 15. Cabbage or... No, it's corn. No. Flax? No. It's grass and cabbage. Okay, grass and cabbage. So maybe the cabbage is already fast growing. And it also has a very different temperature requirement. So I think grass just... These two together combine to make it basically fast growing. So I think that should be updated. I honestly think... I know it says duration of growth is that, but I think... because of the way this works, because they barely have to water it, and because it has a very broad temperature range, it actually winds up growing fast. Yeah, I should see about that. Oh, we'll give it a shot later. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to... Well, I don't think these get... You know what? Don't even bother. I don't think you're gonna get another harvest. The grass is also not worth doing. Get out of there. So I will send 12 of you to get stone for now. And shoot 3 more builders, just because I think we're probably... Yeah, we're building. Okay. Getting there. So how are we doing? 7,000 each? We can just grow it again next year. It's not the worst thing. We need flax, though, actually. We're running short there. It's not really a problem if we run short, but we still want to do it. So we're doing way better now. Somehow food is no longer an issue. I think it's just because we're growing more every year. But I thought we did 100% potatoes with these, and it didn't work out. And we've taken off... We're growing less because of this. Because this one would cancel out this one not being potatoes, but this is not canceled out anywhere. So we're growing less potatoes, but somehow doing better. It's not the fish, because the fish have been pretty much stable. So, I don't know. I do not know what's happening. I think I'm just stupid and I'm not accounting for something. Does locking work again? I'm gonna venture a guess and say no, it probably doesn't. Yeah, we need to harvest these. I should have done that a while ago. That's okay. I wonder, maybe they passively harvest? I don't know, it's weird. I'll have to figure it out. Donkeys are moving along. We don't need that many, but I'd welcome... We may need to do caravans, kind of, so having a couple of them, we'll be able to staff 2 full stables. So, and when I say caravans, I mean, okay, you take it to here, and then another one takes it up to here or something. That might wind up being necessary. We shall see. 52, let's see if this goes down. Let's just watch it for a second to see if it got fixed. I bet you it didn't get fixed. It's too quick to just say for sure. No one's got honey, though. But when we looked before, no one had honey. But it wasn't working properly. Okay, well let's tentatively try this. Move them back to real pies. Oh, we got Camelot. What is that? What is Camelot? Build a keep. Okay, well I already did that, but I guess it didn't properly go off the first time. What was the other one? We already did honey pie. We need... Well, we're doing... No, we're not doing fish pie. What was the one that took milk? Oh, fruit pie took milk. Okay. So we can do We're doing meat, fruit, and vegetable. So we got honey or fish. Okay, it's -1, so we need to take people off, but I'm gonna look at this real quick. Do we want honey or fish? I think we do honey, because we don't have any other use for it. Fish, we're okay with them eating directly. Because honey is a pretty significant boost, I think. That's 3 times 8 is 24. 24 to 39, 15 more. Ooh, vegetable pie is even better, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so that's 21 plus 10. Or, it's 31 to 56. Yeah, it is better. That's 25. Okay, vegetable pie is better, but we'll do honey pie anyway. Why the hell not? I could probably justify doing more of these, huh? Should check if there's anything else that can be upgraded. Oh, right, I forgot to take people off. Okay, we don't need builders for now anyway. Get out of there, orchard people, get out of there, farm people, and we had one more to take off? Apiary, right. Almost forgot about the apiary. So yeah, I mean, if you have... I don't really want to open myself up to this too much, because I'm not signing up to make 30 different tutorial videos for Life is Feudal Forest Village or any other game for that matter, but if you have specific tutorials that you would like to see, please let me know. Because I have my own idea of what people may want to see, but I know I am not you, so I'm looking at this from the perspective of someone who's done like a almost 100 episode YouTube series on it. Like, I'm not going to have the same perspective of not understanding how the game works that someone else might. So getting your feedback saying, hey, look, this is what I want to see, this is what I'd like to try to learn about in this game so that I can do whatever because it's interesting, or you want to be better at the game, or whatever. Not that I'm necessarily the person you should be talking to if you want to be better at the game, but hypothetically, if I was going to make a video, just let me know what you might be interested in, and I'll see what I can do. And again, no promises. I want to be very clear that I'm not signing up to make specific videos. I will do what I can, but not everyone's going to get their requests filled in that regard. Probably. Theoretically, if one of you asks for something and it's basic, it'll probably happen, but if there's several people asking and they're very specific requests, I may not get to them. But just the same, please leave your feedback. And I'm rambling pointlessly. Sorry about that. It is really hard to see. We're up to 6. We got our 5 here, of course. Donkeys are moving along nicely. Because I know one thing that there's been a lot of confusion about, because like I said, this is like a 9... This is episode 88, I think. So, you know, there's a lot of episodes before this game went or was released that people aren't generally going to watch, and I don't blame you. You shouldn't watch those. You should watch the new ones, because that's current, and it's the current game, and it's the released game that you're theoretically purchasing if you're thinking about buying it. But a lot of the stuff that I did before matters. So, for example, people have asked a fair number of questions about ports in the comments, because I unlocked everything previously. So I talked about that in the previous episode. So there's things like that that I should probably try to talk about a little bit more. I did a bad job. I didn't talk about it very much, and that's my mistake, so I apologize for that. But things like that, gaps that I might not really instantly notice and be aware of, if you can let me know, I will do what I can to remedy that. So yeah, just let me know if you're curious about anything, of course. It's weird because I feel like I've crossed some sort of line. I don't like asking people to comment. I don't like asking people to subscribe. I don't want to be a salesman here. That's part of kind of my philosophy doing this, which is probably kind of stupid because that's, after all, a business, but I really don't like guys that are like, hey, I don't like people whose outros are asking you to do something. The outro should just be, here's where I am. You know, no one here is watching their first video on YouTube. You're well aware that you can subscribe if you want to see more. You're well aware that you can leave a comment and that probably impacts how videos are viewed and how popular they're. You know all that shit already. I'm not going to baby you and say, hey, do this for me, because you don't owe me shit. You're just watching a video. So, anyway, I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. So in asking you to let me know if you want to see something, I'm kind of like, I don't really like doing that, but... I don't know. I'm weird. As evidenced by the, what is it, like 5-minute now explanation of commenting to tell me what you want to see. Which could have been like a 2-minute thing. Or like a 30-second thing, but whatever. We are rebuilding the, keep, which we did earlier, so... Got a little bit of time to talk about random crap here. Trying to think where I want to build the next town, though, because that's definitely the trajectory of this. The plan right now is basically to build towards a second town. But where do I do it? Because this area, the problem that I have with this area, which is the immediate obvious answer, is that there's a lot of this going on, which makes it difficult to kind of lay out a town, but that doesn't make it the wrong choice. I think it should still be right around here. I just need to clear cut it. Basically what I need to do is I need to build a stepping stone with storage and stuff right around here. Maybe further north, but more or less like around this area, and then kind of caravan it up slowly, and then try to start building the town properly later. So what I will probably do, actually, and we're at the end of this episode, so I'm going to wrap it up in a second here, but I'm going to try to clear cut this, and that the game did not like that. It lagged like a motherfucker for a second. I'll clear cut this. I'll build maybe 5 warehouses here, because we don't really need... Oh shit, do we need barns? Oh man, we may need barns. Shit, yes, we need barns. Okay. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, hay is in... Let me double check this. Yeah, okay, that's all in warehouses. Okay, I can do it. For a second I thought hay was in barns for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. Oh well. I think it's because it's used as a feed, so I was like, oh, it must be a barn thing, because you feed it to the animals. But no, that's not how that works. But at any rate, that is the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us for the next one as well. If you're not already aware, I stream at twitch.tv/electronicmoose Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 6 to 8 p.m. PST, which is 9 to 11 p.m. EST. So feel free to come watch if you would like. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.